If you cook him, he'll shut up.
He kind of stuttered though. He kind of stuttered. He was like, up. Because he really was giving me, and shout out to their podcast. That was dope today. We was arguing on there. He was trying to like say a bunch of shit. He was saying for one,
crazy narratives.
For one, if you don't know him personally, but you know that he's in a relationship with a girl and you fuck his girl, he gonna kill y'all both. I said the man don't have no loyalty towards you. Why would you get mad at
right.
Get mad at the bitch? And then he said he has no problem with.
What's your stance on that?
What?
All right, you walk in your house, man's in the bed. He don't know you.
That's a difference too, though.
I'm saying, listen. Mm-hmm. You don't know this though, because you never know the status of if you know you or not know you till later. Yes. But walk in your house, man's in your bed with your girl.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying, "Hey, homie, get up out of here," and then handle business with your girl? Or are you gonna handle both? Or what's your initial response?
Honest to God, it's the fault. Because if she felt comfortable allowing a man to come into my home to do that, a girl gonna be a bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna feel like, I gotta kill this because he my. No, I'm gonna let get out of here, bro. At the end of the day, and I handle this with my might get smoked.
Get out of here, bro. I take a different type of person.
Bro, I'm just saying, it's not his fault.
I know, but I take a different type of person mentally to walk in your own house, your bed, and see in your bed, just off rip, you in my private space.
Yeah, but
so as a man, you're in my private space for one. But then you're in the bed with my bitch.
Who opened the door for that?
I'm just saying, it takes a different type of mental space to think like that, to be like, oh, it's not his fault. He could get up and he could walk out of my personal space and he's good. Now let me deal with her. Like, it takes a different type of person. That's all I'm saying.
And first of all, like I said, that's my fault too, because I done sat there and dealt with a trifling bitch to let her even feel comfortable to be able to invite another nigga into my home in any type of capacity, bro. I'm not with that. Oh man, I gotta kill the nigga too. Like, nah.
Yeah, it ain't even about killing. You ain't gotta kill. But I'm saying, like, right now you walk in the house and a man sitting on your couch.
For sure.
First initial response isn't going to be friendly.
I'm gonna have.
It's a trigger as a man.
I'm gonna have aggression. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. That's just instinct at the end.
And that's just a nigga sitting in your living room.
Yes.
So you instantly, as a man, you get that trigger as a man. You get that trigger seeing another man in your private space, in your personal space. It's like seeing somebody like bump your kid. That same feeling you get, where it's like it may have been an accident, it may have been, but you don't know. But it's still like you touch you. That's personal to me.
Trust me. There's going to be some ill thoughts and aggression, but at the end of the day, rationally thinking, and most people are not going to think rational at that point. I know that that's not that nigga fault. My bitch had to allow this nigga to come over here and open up that door.
Okay, so how about that same night you get an Instagram and tag you like, yeah, I just fucked this nigga bitch.
So now Cuz can get smoked.
But I'm saying he knew.
Well, then, yeah, it's up.
You just said, I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know unless you know. You don't know what these niggas' heads be. He might know, and he might not. But as a man, it takes a different type of man to say, get up out the room, you can walk scot-free.
And if that's the case.
At least fire on Cuz. Like,
if that's
we
the
don't
case.
Know.
So, okay, reverse for you. Your girl let a nigga in your house, and you walk in, and she in the bed.
It's up. I'm just all blackout anyway. I'm blackout regardless. You see me, I'm blackout. So I'm just gonna black out. I don't gotta kill a nigga. I ain't gonna never kill you over pussy. Not over pussy. You know what I mean? But you gonna have to get down with me though. Just because you in my personal space, that's just disrespect.
Have you ever done that before?
I never had her walked in my house and a nigga's in my bed.
Have you ever went into another man's home? You know she got a man. You went into the home to knock the
Never.
bitch.
But I was in a home where I wasn't aware. I was in a home where I wasn't aware, and a nigga came home. And he knew who I was.
So you've done it before?
No, I didn't know she had a nigga. I'm saying I have.
So you didn't see no pictures around the house,
nigga.
Nothing. No PlayStation.
You know what's crazy?
No nothing.
Nigga, literally nothing. She moved everything that was anything related to the man. She moved it all out the way.
Oh, that's a dirty bitch.
I talked to the nigga after. I knew who he was.
Okay,
but I didn't know that was his bitch.
So okay, how did the interaction happen? You knocking this bitch down in his house, right?
In his house, but
Okay.
I didn't know.
And he knock on the door.
Like 3 a.m.
3 a.m. He knock on the door. He open the door.
Open the door.
He opened the door. What's your first reaction?
And I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? I grab my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, he like, damn, pun. And I'm like, huh?
Damn, pun is crazy.
Yeah, the nigga, I know who he is, but I'm like, huh? So he's like, damn. He's like, nigga, that's my bitch. Woo woo. And I'm like, what? I'm like, she ain't told me that. So like, it's like, no.
Okay.
And then when I'm walking out, they had a fish tank. When I'm walking out the house, I'm like, hey, I got my shit, but I'm like, I'm still on that. Like, it's all defense mode at this point as I'm walking out. But then as soon as I close the door, I just hear, ah!
That's not funny. That's not funny. But
you get dark, bro. You get
it's your voice. I'm not laughing at the act. I'm not laughing at the act.
too dark.
That nigga said, ah!
You get too dark.
No,
dog.
bro, I'm laughing at the voice that you made. No, but I'm just saying, he gave you the grace of able to leave his house after you knocked this bitch down in his house.
Yes.
So, okay, with what you just said, do you think that he should have tried to put his hands on you?
No, I actually listen.
I'm just saying.
Knew who it was. Like
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You didn't feel bad going in that man's house, correct?
I didn't know it was. Listen, are you not hearing what the fuck I'm saying?
I'm hearing what you're saying.
If I don't know that's his house,
yes.
If the bitch invite me over, I don't know it's a man's house. There's no signs of a man inside.
Okay.
She moved everything out the shit.
But
he tells me all this the next day.
But once he finds out, he lets you leave. Do you think, like you said, it should have been some towards aggression towards you?
Yeah.
It should have been.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got your shit on you, right?
Yeah.
So if the nigga would have tried to do something, you would have blasted cuz, right?
Well,
You would have threw your fucking life away for that bitch.
it ain't about the bitch.
Nigga, I'm just saying.
For him, it's about throwing his life away for the bitch.
So
for me, I'm defending myself in a situation I'm unaware is going.
So you should have the same
I'm unaware
grace.
of this.
You should have the same grace with somebody that did the same thing as you.
It's a threat.
Yes. You should have the same grace if the same shit was to happen to you.
Fuck all that same grace bullshit. I don't got same grace for niggas. What type of shit you on,
you
nigga?
Wasn't on destruction.
You Christopher Columbus Thanksgiving ass nigga. I should have the same grace. Man, fuck all that same grace shit, nigga.
You wasn't on destruction.
You lay in my bed, I'm shooting you with your motherfucking
You just said you was on defense.
Yeah, facts. That's always.
Of course. But you wasn't. Where's the destruction pun at?
On defense.
Destruction pun would have said, yeah, I was over here knocking your bitch. Do something about it. That's the pun I know.
No.
That's the where the destruction.
No.
That's the pun I know.
No. Listen, you don't hear me. I knew that. Listen, I could break it down to you in a different way. Let's say you knocking the bitch down.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. I'm gonna just to give you how close it is. Boom. Just so you don't think it's like an ace boy close. No, it's not that close.
Okay.
But
it's all
boom,
brand.
a nigga open the door and it's pot lord. It's that close.
That's pretty close, Pops.
It's like, nigga. So it was like, whoa. It wasn't like a nigga off. I didn't know. I only saw it one time.
But
it's like, nigga, I know. You know what I'm saying? To where it was like, damn, cuz it was a shocker to both, but it wasn't on the point where I killed this nigga over this bitch. He knows I don't know this bitch. He knows I don't know his girl. So that's the difference.
Okay. How close was you and the girl?
Like I knew her for like 2 years though.
No, what I'm saying. So you was super cool with her. You had a great relationship with her.
Yeah, I knew her for like 2 years. So I started smacking like later though.
So when you was leaving the house and you heard her getting her ass whooped, your first thought was what?
No, the Pops. Listen, why you going there? I didn't ever say she got her ass whooped. What are you talking about?
What does I mean?
Never whooped her ass.
What do you think it was sex?
Now, listen, bro. I ain't saying that. I don't know what he did.
You said.
But long story short, he calls me.
Okay.
He calls me the next day and we discussed the shit. And I'll give him the whole like, nigga, I didn't know that was your bitch. My bad, champ. You know what I'm saying? And
Water under the bridge, right?
Yeah, but that's because it was a reporter. Like I don't think.
Oh, he got his
I don't
issue,
think
that's
Pot Lord
why.
would pop you. I mean, you know Pot Lord's wife. Let's say Pot Lord didn't have a wife and we didn't know, but he had a bitch and we didn't know, but we have that rapport with Pot Lord, and you was over there knocking the bitch down, not knowing it's Pot Lord's bitch, but then he walks in. I don't think Pot Lord would pop you over it. Because he knows you don't know it and he knows you as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's different. There's a report there. Now, if that was a different nigga, he probably would have. You know what I'm saying?
Did you after that happened, because you said you knew this girl for years, was y'all still cool after this?
Yeah, we still cool now.
So you still
Not like on some fucking shit, but
No, not a fucking shit. But you still contacted her afterwards, like, yeah,
nigga,
cool?
we was cool. I wasn't like it was cool. I just didn't know that was a bitch, but she cool. She doing her thing. She out there in the A.
Okay.
Doing her thing. But shout out to her. We was young though. We was young.
Did she like question you like, hey, when you left, did you hear anything?
She called me. She called me from the hospital. Why are you laughing? Bro, this is a serious moment, bro.
I know it's a serious moment. I just listen, my thing is this.
Why
right?
you laughing?
I'm not laughing, bro. Okay. She texts you from the hospital.
She called me from the hospital.
Okay. Why do you still feel comfortable talking to her after this situation happened?
I answered the phone.
She put you in a life or death situation.
I answered the
possibly.
phone. When she called, I'm like, hey, what was that about? She like, stop laughing, cuz. Stop laughing, Dizzle. That's what she said to her. Her jaw was wired. And I was like, damn, cuz, why you laughing? That wasn't fine. But her jaw was wired. And it was like, it got to some serious shit.
I got something I...
No, it got to some serious shit. And that shit wasn't cool. But that's a sticky situation. And I definitely talked to her about that. Like, that ain't cool to put... Women do that all the time, though.
Yes, the homie, what's it called? Lost his life like that.
Especially
the homie Trouble.
Yeah, they'll think their nigga is on the road. He's a truck driver. He's gone. He's out of town. And they'll do shit like that. Like, oh, he's gone on work. And they'll set a nigga up. That shit ain't cool.
And listen.
And it needs to be a law in place for bitches that do that shit knowingly. And when a nigga loses his life over coming over here to fuck with you and he's not aware you have a nigga. Because that's not cool. You just got the homie killed, and bitch, you just get to walk away scot-free. But if vice versa, we would be in jail.
Yeah. I've been through that before, too. I ain't knocking you.
We was young, bro.
I was young, too. I knocked down a firefighter's, woman. They be gone like 2 weeks at a time.
That's crazy.
I mean, I found that afterwards. He out there saving lives, and his bitch out here fucking.
You know what's crazy? That nigga can have a good goddamn job, really love his woman, and got to do some shit where they got to go travel for work to go better him and his girl's relationship, and she'll have a whole piece of shit ass, nothing ass nigga in the bed. That same bed that hard-working man sleeps in. In his bed.
Trifling bitches, man.
Imagine waking up every day, going to work to better you and your woman's life, and y'all home, and then you come home and a nigga's in your bed. Now that goes back to the first question. How would you react? A nigga that works every day busting his ass to better his wife's or girl's life and their house and home.
Reverend AD may kick in.
Takes a different type of man, bro.
I be like, you don't need to throw your life away for this, bitch. You don't need to.
Takes a different type of man, bro.
You way better than that, bro.
But no, they need to put something in place for the bitches because there's bitches that don't give a fuck. Especially that don't even pay the bills.
That's the crazy part.
You got a nigga over here, bitch, I pay all the bills in this house. You got a nigga in my house?
Well,
that's crazy.
Death to them bitches.
Yeah, that ain't cool, man.
I don't like shit like that.
That ain't cool.
And I don't like how certain females would put a nigga in a line of fire over that.
Can you sleep in the same bed?
After that?
Yeah.
Fuck no. First of all, I'm not even sleeping with my bitch no more. She's out of here.
She gone.
She's gone. Ain't no reconciling that.
That's crazy.
You brought a nigga into my house when I pay the motherfucking bills? Bitch, I hope you and your mama get hit by cars. Straight up. No.
I don't wish that on nobody because I know, like, I'm talking about homies. Because I know what homies are capable of. I don't think everybody can do like you saying, like, just let a nigga walk out the house.
I got to charge to the game, bro. I've been in a lot of situations. A lot of situations, bro.
That's a common situation, but it's rare amongst, I don't know any of the homies where that happened.
I mean, but it's
where a nigga was in their bed. When they came home and their girl was cheating. Shit, I don't even know none of the homies who girls be cheating.
You have to be a different type of person. Like, your female has to have so little respect for you to even feel like that should come across her mind to even attempt that.
Whew, she know you sweet.
That's what I'm saying.
She know you a sweet nigga. Or she just don't care.
You ever remember Norbit? When Marlon Wayans was knocking her down and they're like, hey. And she like, get out the nigga. Like, you have to be a certain level. This is how your woman thinks about you. She thinks that you so much of a bitch, a pussy, or she can get away with it that she will even allow somebody to enter your home and your bed. That's a whole different level of disrespect. That bitch need to be, bro, wiped off the face of the earth. Straight up.
Yeah, no, that's different, bro. That's different. For a bitch to be that bold to invite a nigga into your home.
Because mind you, this is what I was telling G Malone too. A nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do. If the opportunity presents itself, a lot of men are gonna fold over some pussy.
It ain't even
a bad bitch.
It ain't even over pussy though. It's principle. That's what people be getting confused. It's a fine line though. It's principle too. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get like my reaction is gonna be the disrespect. I'm gonna react to the disrespect. Cause it could be like, all right, I open the door and okay, boom, he's in a bed, right? And I say something to her like, who is you? And the nigga, now the disrespect come. Nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, boo, boo, boo. But niggas ain't gonna hear that part, right? All they gonna hear is, oh, Pun chipped the nigga over his bitch.
Yep.
Like, no, nigga, it wasn't over the bitch. Yeah, he was in the bed. It was over the principle. Nigga, like, now the nigga, not only are you in my bed, now you disrespectful. You could have went about it a different way, and I probably would have went about it a different way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part. It'd be that fine line right there, too. That fine line where, you know, the nigga in the bed may be bold. Like, nigga, shit, fuck you.
Somebody said R.I.P. Lexi.
You know what I'm saying?
Lexi knows. I'm the wrong one.
It be principle, bro. It don't really be like the cheating. It be like the print, like who, okay, you find out who the nigga is, and then the nigga now is on some disrespectful now. It's like,
yeah,
it ain't over the bitch, niggas. It's over how you talking.
And you have to go there at that point. But that's
now the bitch may have inspired or may have inspired our conversation, or but nigga, how you talking to me now it's evolved into beyond the bitch. Now it's ego and pride. It's man shit now.
But what nigga is gonna What nigga is gonna go into another nigga's home, get busted on, and feel like
pause.
Go into another nigga's home
knowingly,
the guy opens the door, the woman is caught, and he got, I'm a grab. I don't give a
you fuck. A different type of scumbag if you go into a man's home, knowing it's a man's home. Now, one, you either thirsty as fuck and down to kill over this bitch, or two, you think this nigga's a bitch nigga.
Or three, you just horny as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. Like, knowingly going into another man's home while he's going at work is a daredevil.
Well, Young Pun do that.
Young Pun. That's what
I'm saying. Young AD would have did that.
All I did is I'm in there. Young Pun.
Wait, you fucking?
Bitch.
I'm on my way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I get when niggas be young and dumb. That's really, you know, that phrase, young and dumb, like, that's really a thing. Like, but as you grow, you mentally grow, man. Like, 30 years old, we start getting in your 30s and then 40s, you for sure. Like, if you still out here doing the same shit you was doing at 19,
if you doing that at 40 years old, you deserve to get popped.
Yeah.
I ain't feeling bad for you. You should know better than that.
But there's a lot of people who don't live life. They're late bloomers, though. That, too. It's a lot of late bloomers in the streets, too. Like, niggas who just start gangbanging in their 30s. Niggas who just start getting hoes. Getting hoes in their 30s. Which don't make no
fucking sense to me.
So you got to watch the late bloomers, too. Them late bloomers is dangerous, cuz. Niggas who just started doing shit in their 30s, dangerous.
A nigga that's gangbanging in his 30s is dangerous, for sure.
Yeah,
he got a lot
any late bloomer. A nigga who just started getting money, and now he got bitches, and now he got hoes around him, dangerous.
He's dangerous. The Prasad family, he says, I'm sorry that happened, bro. Us guys in the military go through similar situations. I called my ex-wife from Korea, and another dude answered the phone. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I feel bad for the people in the military that got to go through shit like that. Like, nigga, not only are you going to provide for your family, you are trying to protect the whole country. And this dirty bitch will disrespect you like that.
But you do got to understand both sides, though.
I do. Bitches get lonely.
Yeah, like, you got to, like, knowing, am I going to take on a bitch who I got to leave for a year at a time, 2 years, and expect her to be down? Like, that's a different type of woman.
That's your fault.
That's a different type of woman. That's a different type of trust. That's a different type of love. To hold it down for me for even when niggas be in jail. And even when how many niggas you know that be in jail, they girls out here doing a fool?
Nigga, I had a homie the week that he went to jail. I seen his baby mama
Doing a fool.
And current girlfriend come to the party with damn near a robe on. I ain't never seen her like that.
Doing a fool.
I couldn't believe it. I said, God damn.
Yeah. So it takes a different type of. Yeah, it's crazy. When you go do them jobs where you got to leave for a year or 6 months, and do you really trust this woman to be here in the city of L.A.?
To be fair, like you said, it's two sides. Her man down there got life. So she probably
life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over with.
But that's what I was saying.
Ain't no woman staying with no nigga for life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's in jail, especially at what age?
This was 20?
21?
Yeah.
Man, ain't no bitch staying with no nigga that's 21 in life.
You shouldn't even expect them to.
Man, please. It's over, nigga.
But this
is all booty busting action at this point.
This is literally a week.
He in jail going hammer.
This is literally a week after he get his sentence.
It's over with. Life at 21, and you think this bitch gonna stay with you forever?
Wow. Bro.
Even if you get conjugal, scud, nigga, she gonna come out and get, you know.
That shit was wild. It was just wild though because for years I knew this woman. She always seemed very, very reserved. To even see her at a party was like kind of weird to me.
Yeah, man.
But I was like, God damn, that shit is crazy.
Hey, man, that shit crazy. But no, definitely, I wouldn't advise that to no players out there to be creeping up in a man's home, especially in 2024. Everybody got guns and pistols now, and everything you can think of, and niggas be on edge.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't advise thinking that's cute, that's cool, knowingly going in another man's home. That is the ultimate disrespect. Me personally, I wouldn't advise it. Unless you ready to be a case or catch a case.
Yeah, unless you're Mr. H Havoc. Shout out to Havoc. If she says she got some pussy for you, go in that house, Havoc. Take the risk. Take the risk, my boy.